And we are coming to you live under the lights as this is the last game for week 8 of the minor league regular season. Playoffs are already being set. Annapolis needs to win and they're in the playoffs. Madison clinched the #1 seed. Ottawa clinched home field advantage as the 2 seed. But joining me in the booth, Dan Mitchell. Dan, what are your keys for tonight's game?
You know, Jeff, thank you for having me here. And if this was any normal game, I'd say this is a great game just with two teams with similar matchups who are ready to throw this ball and throw it far. But out here, Annapolis is just trying to get into the playoffs. Their playoff season starts now, and Madison's just here to mess it all up. I'm expecting to see much ball in the air and much defense trying to pick it right out. I'm hoping for a real exciting one out here.
Madison has won 5 straight games. Meanwhile, don't look now, but Annapolis has won 2 straight games as well. 2 of the hottest teams right now in the minor league, and we are going to get this one kicked off momentarily as the Lynx for Madison will receive the ball first. That means the Navigators will get it to start the second half. And we are going to get this one kicked off and underway, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the minor league action on SFL YouTube. Dan Mitchell, as I said, in the booth doing stats for us tonight is JL Browning. So I want to give thanks to the stats team doing that one in the truck for us. And we are underway as Madison will get the ball, and returning it is Bilbao looking to turn upfield, and he will get stopped at the 29-yard line. And that is where we will see Derek Majors coming out. He is second in passing yards. But let's run through the starters. Starting today will be Catherine Horrell at running back. The receiving core of DJ Hume, Paul Dillavow, Mike Twinscrew, the tight end Phil Koss. Getting this one kicked off here. And the tackle, Austin Green for Madison, as Majors will go under center to start this one out. He's throwing it off, but it goes off the hands and it falls incomplete. Looking for the backup tight end. And we will get the starters for Annapolis. The defensive line, Brock Craven, Tank Hutt, Sean Crook, Mark Rasden. Linebacking core, Eric Hammer, Michael Rochester, Jeff Gagne. Secondary, Orlando Love, Garrison Blue. Solomon Kane is the strong safety. Ace Zello, the free safety. And on the second down and 10, Majors under center. Catherine Horrell lined up in the backfield. The fullback, Jim Finch, in there as well as Majors short drop back and to truck this one out wide. And it's going to be caught. Nice spin move. Tries to make another one, but it's going to be tackled as DJ Hume with the reception goes for 3rd and inches.
That right there was a beautiful starting, easy, short out route, and that spin was something spectacular out there, Jeff. Spinning just to stay in and gaining a few extra yards with it.
Making this 3rd down very manageable for Madison as Majors under center in the I formation. Handoff to Horrell, who's going to try to go up the middle, but he's going to be stopped by the defense for the Navigators, and they were going to have to punt this one away.
Yeah, that right there, defensive tackle Sean Crook come out here this season with 18 total tackles, just stuffing it right down the middle, and now they're punting it away at 4th and inches. An interesting start to the first drive of this game. See if the Navigators can have a better first one.
And we will see Pete Ellis for the first time as Madison winners, like we said, winners of 5 straight, and here on their first drive, they're going to put this one away. And returning this one will be Jared Crow, who fields it and is going to get depleted right where he caught it. And we will see the starting unit for the Annapolis Navigators led by Cameron Curtis, who's coming in first in the minor league in passing yards with 1,652. And the rest of the starters, the halfback Hugo Reynosa, fullback Nolan Pierce, the receiving core CJ Arthur, Jared Crow, Christopher Ochoa, tight end Alex Daniel, and the tackle Cody Hinnon. And the center, Dusty Wilson. As Curtis drops back from shotgun, a little sidearm flick of the wrist, and it's going to fall incomplete. In coverage was Julian Valaire, and we'll get the starters here for Madison. The defensive line made up of Billy Ray Valentine, Michael Percoco, Adam Williams, Lefty Lamont. The linebacking core, Demeco Ryans, Deontay Stonewall, Danny Stinson, secondary Anthony Richardson, Leo Jefferson, Julian Valaire, like we just said, the strong safety, and Nate Hall is the free safety. Second down and 10 for Cameron Curtis. drops back from shotgun. Gonna flick this one out, but it falls off the hands, and it's gonna be intercepted going back the other way. And just like that, Madison goes 3 and out, and all for naught is it the interception off the hands, and we're going back the other way. Owen Ward with the interception.
You know, Jeff, before we even started this game, we were talking about a few things that could make or break this game and what was different. Both teams had very positive turnover differentials. Madison with +3, Annapolis with +2, and we're seeing that small break could be the things that make this game right there. An interception with great starting field position for Madison is a great start to this game.
And set up in prime real estate in the red zone. Derek Majors under center. Oral dotting the I as Oral will get the pass thrown out here, trying to make a spin move, and does, and she is loose, and she waltzes into the end zone for a touchdown. What a play. Derek Majors flicked it out, and then Oral did the rest and gets into the end zone.
That right there was an overall great play by just a singular player. Majors did not really know what to do, saw an opening in the checkout, took it, and Horrell just took it all the way with an amazing spin move and then just stretching just that last bit to get the foot into the end zone. Early startup for the Lynx and great starting drive off an interception.
Garrison Blue was the one that made that that Catherine Horrell made look silly on that one with the diving attempt. And then just lucky to get into the end zone, I should say, because, I mean, she was close to being tackled. But all for naught as she gets into the end zone for her first receiving touchdown of the season. And it comes in the biggest game possibly for Annapolis, and Madison caps off the interception. One play touchdown as Otis Boudreau kicks the extra point through, and a 7-point lead.
Yeah, there's really not much going wrong by either team. A silly mistake and a great interception by Madison put them up early because of great starting field position and a good play. That's all you can really say about that play. Navigators have to step it up real quick with their start, but there's still plenty of time left out here, Jeff, and we got plenty of game.
Oh, yeah. Otis Boudreau kicked this one away to get the game reset. As Joe Crow will return it, trying to make something going. He takes a spin move, but he's going to be hit and dropped on the play. And so we will see what Cameron Curtis could do on this drive. Remember, he had the interception, which led to the one-play touchdown from Derek Majors. What do you think that Annapolis can do on this drive here to maybe right the ship?
Don't get picked off. That's about it. I mean, that's just Cameron Curtis's 7th interception overall. I mean, #1 pass yards. He knows what he's doing. Just a silly mistake. Maybe some nerves getting to him.
There's the handoff, trying to get something going, but it's going to be hit in the backfield. Reynosa tried to go outside, but it's going to be loss of 2 on the play thanks to Adam Williams.
Yeah, Hugo Reynosa coming in with 199 rush yards, 3.2 yards per rush before this game. You know, he's just a good secondary option to keep the other team on their toes and not just suspect the air game, but definitely going to have to mix it up a good bit to have some good variety.
4 down lineman for Madison as Curtis will drop back, flick of the wrist, fires it to the open receiver who makes the grab, and that will be caught by the tight end Sheldon Hilton, Lawrence Perry with the reception, and it goes for 9 yards on the play.
Back up tight end right there, really taking that ball secondary, but we see a flick of the wrist actually work this time. 3rd sidewire in the game, 1st reception.
3rd and 1. Can Curtis convert this one? It's going to be a hand up to Reynosa trying to go out right side. He has it. He's got blockers out front. He's being chased from behind. Does he have the speed to get all the way down? He's at the 20, the 10. He's into the end zone. Could not be caught by D'Amico Ryans. And just like that, Hugo Reynosa all the way down. It looked like he was going to be stopped in the backfield. Took it to the house, and what an answer from the Navigators.
Reynosa's 2nd rushing touchdown of the season. What a great one to have it as. You know, that right there, he didn't even have that much speed, but he had just people surrounding him and just enough to get him down the field. That's all you need, really, to put up those points, you know, pending a tie on that extra point. And we already got ourselves a bit of a shootout here, Jeff.
Yeah, we thought it was going to be the passing attack coming into this game. We talked about it, but it seems like these running backs are going to have something to say about it as well. Oro got the score for Madison, and here Reynosa goes down the length and gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the season. And we will see the kicker Larry Barr, who was just signed a week ago, And we'll see what he can do here with the extra point to hopefully tie this game up if you're a Navigators fan. There's the snap, kick is through the air, and it's through the uprights and good. And just like that, we are all knotted up at 7, Dan.
We are only at 8:17 in the first quarter, 7-7. This is sure is an interesting one. I hope it stays at this velocity, viscosity, and tenacity here, because it's sure is a good one.
Madison had a one-play, 19-yard drive, and here in Annapolis, 3 plays, 74 yards, and results in the 66-yard touchdown run for Reynosa. And we will see this one from Larry Bars. The kick is through the air, and there's Dillaval with the return. He's got some blocks. He does the stutter step. He actually got somebody to bite. I thought he didn't even have to do that. He had the lane out there. He's going to be stopped at the 31.
Stutter step. I was hoping for a stutter step into a spin move. You know, maybe see a kick return touchdown. I'm just hoping for all the offense right now. It is going crazy out here. You know, the fans are excited. Everyone watching at home is excited. It's sure is a good start.
Derek Majors back out here for his 3rd drive, and he'll start under center. Ooh, they got the Navigators to jump. Replay. There goes Orl up the middle. She will gain 7 yards on the play. We'll have to see if they're going to accept the penalty or if they're just going to decline and take the yards here. But it looked like the defensive line for Annapolis got a little feisty and wanted to jump the line there.
Yeah, you know, like I was saying earlier with the interception, they it just gets to your head a bit. So they really have to, you know, pull themselves up by the bootstraps, sit down, and just wait for that ball to be snapped and then push.
We are in Navigators territory, or in the home for the Naval Academy, so the bootstraps is a great analogy, as Sean Crook was the one that got called for the false, or for jumping the line, as the handoff to Horrell. She will be stopped for no gain on the play. They did accept the penalties. Rochester will get credit for that tackle.
Yeah, now they're at 2nd and 5, so, you know, they basically accomplished nothing, but nothing really changed. Take or accept that penalty. They're still at 2nd and 5. Interesting place to be on a 2nd down. Not terrible. They can give it another run if they have to, or throw up a ball in the air if they have space.
Majors dropping back. He's going to fire this one out. Pass is going to be caught by the receiver and getting just enough, or getting past the 1st down marker. That's the first time we will call Mike Twinscrew's name, and it goes all the way up to the 49-yard line.
That's exactly what you want to see for an out route right there. You know, they were 5 yards off from the 1st down. A quick out route to the far right side will pick up just enough, and then receiver pushed it up just a bit more, giving it up to the 49. Overall, just great play awareness and great play calling.
Derek Majors, 1st down and 10, 1 yard short of midfield. I formation, Horrell dotting the I. Jim Finch is the fullback. Give me a handoff to Horrell, trying to go outside. She has the blocks. Does she have the speed? No, she'll be tackled, but not before she picks up a gain of 9.
Yeah, coming into this game, Catherine Horrell had 214 rushing yards, and she's doing a great job right there, picking up another 9, just putting them in a nice position. 2nd and 1, you know that they can do a quick pass if they want. They love that out route right now, or just give it to her again, stuff it for the 1st.
Ace Zello with the tackle. Hold Horrell to a gain of 9. 2nd and 1, Majors under center. Handoff to Horrell again. Does a little stutter step, but she didn't have to. And she is going to break away, being chased from behind. She breaks out of it. She's going to take it to the house for a touchdown.
We thought this game was going to be a pass game?
Right?
We are what, 7 minutes in? 3 rushing touchdowns. These the teams are just blowing our expectations. Great run by Catherine Horrell, breaking that final tackle for the touchdown. Great run. And now we're at a 13-7, 14 pending the extra point. Wow, we're not even out of the 1st quarter yet.
No, and that is the 3rd rushing touchdown for Horrell in the season. And she was being tackled from behind by Orlando Love, but broke out of it and able to just do the rest. Didn't have to do much to get in. That stutter step could have proved mightily, because she stopped, and I think the rest of the defense was like, oh, what is she going to do? And then she just took off with the afterburners. A low snap, and Goudreau still able to kick it through the uprights, and good. So Madison back on top, 14-7.
We're seeing not a high flying, but a high scoring game right now. And it is a great one. Both teams, I think they were prepared for pass defense. They set up their pass defense real good, pulled back a little bit from what I've seen, but they're just leaving openings in their holes there for the run game, and they're just pushing through.
5-play, 69-yard drive, 42-yard rushing touchdown for him, Catherine Horrell. It extends the lead back out for Madison, 14-7, as the return from Jared Crow gets them up to the 29-yard line. So we will see what Cameron Curtis can do on this next series.
Well, I mean, if it's going off how the game's going off right now, just head it off to Hugo Reynoso. We'll see what he does.
Not a bad plan. It's only 6-12 in the first quarter, and already we've seen 21 points scored. Cameron Curtis will come out in the empty set shotgun formation. He's got 3 receivers to the bottom of the screen. The tight end's there well as the quads will go out on that side, and he'll pass it to the tight end, and it makes the grab, and enough for the first down. Alex Daniel with the reception.
Jeff, that's what I was expecting to see this game. 4 wides, empty backfield, just pump it downfield. And at least they did it once, so we weren't entirely wrong, so I'll chalk it up as a win. But we're seeing some action with a quick first down. These drives are moving by, and they're moving by fast.
First down 10 from their own 40. Hand off to Reynoso, trying to do it again, and he will only get a loss of 1 on the play. I thought he was going to break out of that, but it was Lefty Lamont that will get credit for the tackle for loss.
Yeah, Lefty Lamont coming in with 19 total tackles was great read right there. Pushed up a little bit. Exactly what you want your defensive tackle to do.
2nd and 11, 1 yard back behind the original line of scrimmage, and Cameron Curtis will come out in the empty set shotgun formation. His quads will go out on the bottom of the screen. Flip it, and it's going to be caught for a first down. What a grab from the receiver for the Navigators, as that one was caught by C.J. Arthur, who gets his first reception.
Yeah, that was a great job finding cover in there. It was a cover 2 they were pulling back from, if I saw it right. And, the slant was left open, and he got right in front of it, leading just to an easy first down. Finding holes like that in the coverage is exactly what Cameron Curtis needs to do to move up this field.
Yeah, it looked like Deontay Stonewall was in coverage, but it was just a beautiful throw from Cameron Curtis. And should I say that sidearm flick, when he actually gets it caught, it just looks amazing when he gets it going. As he comes out in another empty set shotgun formation, as he takes the snap, he's going to chuck this one deep, and it's going to be caught by who else but C.J. Arthur again doing damage. No, excuse me, that is going to be Jared Crow with the reception.
Yeah, that was a spicy one right there. 199 yards before this game, and a nice catch. There's a reason Cameron Curtis was #1 in passing yards in the season, and that's a reason right there.
Up to 52 in the game so far. First down and 10. They are marching down the field. Another throw to Crow, and he gets enough for the first down to the Madison 19-yard line before he's going to be tackled.
I think Curtis was a pitcher before this, Jeff. He's throwing these side balls like they're nothing. Beautiful spiral, great power coming out of them. Got a cool angle. They got something warming up.
Let's see what this defense for Madison can do. They got 4 down linemen. As Cameron Curtis, empty set shotgun formation. Down inside the red zone, he takes the shotgun snap. Flick of the wrist, and it's going to be caught again. Stonewall with the tackle, but not before they get it all the way down to the 4-yard line, and the pass will be caught out wide by the backup receiver, Chris Armstrong.
Yeah, right there, you'll see he put a little bit of an arc on there just so it could go over any immediate defenders' heads and land right in the hands of his receiver, and now they're at the 4th yard. There's nothing much else to say besides this great drive working up right now.
And a hand off to Reynoso. He's got blocks, and he's just going to get to the 1-yard line. Stonewall was there along with Julian Belair in the tackle as well.
Yeah. Well, yeah, really just picking up a good one with Stoneville, and that was a great one. Because stopping at the one's not an easy thing to do, but now they got to hold off for another play if they want to keep it down the score from tying it up.
2nd and goal from the 1. Reynoso up the middle, and he will not get there. He's lucky to just get back to the line of scrimmage. Stoneville.
Yeah. absolute just, pile on. They know they're going for the quick run in with the 1 yard line, but they're saying no to that. Stoneville is living up to his name right now, being an absolute rock.
Does does Annapolis want to run here, or are they going to try to trick it and go with the pass? They will go for the pass. Curtis fires it out to Reynosa. Does he have the speed to get in? No, great defense from Madison, keeping him out of the end zone, and that will be just lucky to get back again to the line of scrimmage as Stinson was in coverage there. He got the tackle.
Reynosa doing a bit of a wrong stutter step there. Looked like just hesitation after catching the ball. Maybe if he just, went with it running and put a good old dive out there, he could have had it. Instead, they're going to go for a 3. Put it up 14-10. Still not a terrible score on points on the board. This is never something to complain about.
Real quick, would you go for the 4th down here?
No, it's too early in the game still.
And so the 18-yard field goal is through the air and good, making it a 4-point lead. It's 14-10. We've seen a couple of drives now from each team, and it seems like the momentum is just back and forth, back and forth.
There's no solid momentum build really right now. It's just whoever has the ball has the momentum. See if the Lynx can keep it up, or if we can see another stop. Maybe the defense will start lining up against Catherine Horrell.
That was the longest drive of the game, coming in at 10 plays for 70 yards, and it resulted in a field goal from Larry Barr. As on the return is Paul Dilbau, and he will get it up to the 29-yard line before he's going to be hit and tackled on the play. This offense for Madison has looked pretty unstoppable, to say the least, so far.
Oh, for sure. Catherine Horrell already has 52 yards. Majors already has 40 yards. You're already almost lining up 100 yards. We're not even having the first quarter yet. People are just moving downfield.
First down at 10 from their own 29-yard line. As Majors will start under center on this first play as he drops back. Pocket is clean, but he's getting pressure from behind. Ball up in the air, and just lucky that it falls incomplete. Eric Hammer was in coverage. It looked like they were going for Horrell coming out of the backfield.
Yeah, that was, it went right up in the air. Everyone was playing man, though. Say they were pulled back into the formation, and because of that, he got super lucky. Majors is probably, real happy right now that nothing came of that, or else we could have seen a return interception at the 29.
And that was the first time the defensive line for any team has gotten to the quarterback. And the pressure was just enough to get Majors to fire that one out before he wanted to. As there goes Horrell with the throw underneath the safety blanket, but is going to be hit and dropped for no gain on the play.
Yeah, that right there, I think Majors didn't see anything he liked up front. He knew he could trust Horrell with a quick check back, which is never a bad option. If you got nothing, made it back to the line, so really no gain, no loss. But now they're at 3rd and 10, a bit more pressure on them, have to throw it a bit deeper. Let's see what the Navigators' strong back can do.
Eric Majors, shotgun, empty set formation, takes the snap. Pocket is clean for now, and he fires it underneath. And that's exactly what the defense wanted. Throw it underneath, take everything away downfield. They were able to find the receiver, but it falls just short of the first down. That was Chris Walker with the reception.
Yeah, that's why, 3rd down play calling's never fun. Do you trust someone to run the ball even after they catch it, or do you go for something deeper but risk an interception? That right there is just a nasty scenario, and nothing really came of it, so instead they punted away.
And Pete Ellis will come on for his second punt of the game. They're going to be fielded by Jared Crow, trying to make something going, but he's going to be hit and stopped for no gain. It gets it only up to the 29-yard line before he's going to be hit and dropped by Grant Calder, the backup strong safety.
I know that's the second time in a row we started at the 29, but I'm pretty sure that's already happened at the 29 for, a kick return at least 3 times this game already. Seems like 29's a specific number right now. But now we get to see the Navigators start it again, see if they can get some more momentum down this drive.
First down and 10. 18 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Curtis takes the snap, and he fires it across the middle. Pass will be caught enough to move the chains. First down, Navigators.
Who would have guessed another sidewinder slant down the middle for a first down? Seems like Curtis is just loving this play, and I would too with how it's working. The receiver gets in front of his man and then is just wide open for a nice, easy first down, moving them downfield quickly. It is just a great play. Now we're out of the first quarter. Who knows? It was just the first quarter still.
And that is it. As my partner Dan Mitchell said, the end of the first quarter. Lynx on top of a very offensive first quarter, 14-10. We'll be back. You're watching the SFL Minor League on YouTube. As we come back with the start of the second quarter, Jeff Melanish and Dan Mitchell joining me in the booth. JL Browning doing the stats for us on the stats truck. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the Minor League Week 8 action on YouTube. As Curtis will fire this one out. Pass is going to be caught, not giving his receiver enough to break it off field. That's Christopher Ochoa with the reception of 4. And the catch before that was Jared Crow.
Yeah, Ochoa coming into this game, 226 yards. And, that was a great out route just because it mixes up. We're seeing all these slants down the middle, getting all them bunched up. Just a quick out route for a quick 4 yards. I would never complain about that when it works.
2nd and 6. Let's see what they have in store for the Navigators on offense. Curtis, shotgun, empty set formation. Firing across the middle. Pass is going to be caught. He threw that one into no man's land, and somehow it comes down. That's C.J. Arthur with the reception inside Lynx territory to the 40.
That was a dot and a half right there. In no eyes would I ever throw a ball into 4-man coverage right there, but he did, and it worked. Cameron Curtis must be on fire because he's feeling himself with a great ball, great throw, great catch, great all-around offense right now.
Talk about somebody that wants to get drafted. What a dot that was, as you alluded to. And we'll see. 1st down and 10 from the Madison 40. Hand up to Reynosa, and he will get hit and drop for a loss of 1. Coming in off the edge is D'Amico Ryans.
Jeff, it may have not worked out. Reynosa may have not gone anywhere, but it's going to keep the Lynx honest and not just stay back. They have to be able to expect that run every once in a while. He'll have another breakaway like he did earlier.
2nd and 11 from the 41 of Madison. Cameron Curtis, pressure in his face. He moves, but they're not going to throw the flag. And it's going to be caught by C.J. Arthur, who gets the ball all the way down to the 19-yard line. What a recognition of knowing where you are on the field if you're Cameron Curtis.
I thought he was just going to run with it. He was, positioning for it, but then he threw another side out into double coverage on the move in front of this. Wow, that was just an overall great play right there. Questionable, but it works out. So you can. Oh, there's the challenge I was going to say. That was.
Madison will challenge that he was not behind the line of scrimmage. We're going to have to take a look at this because remember, the rule is that the football can still be behind the line of scrimmage no matter where your feet are.
Did he sidewind it just so it was behind? That'd be just big brain right there. That was in front.
Yeah, everybody in chat's like, flag, 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 and finally they throw the challenge flag, and we'll see if Berto Demora is correct on this one.
Yeah.
And the ruling will be overturned, but boy, wouldn't have that just been a great play if he was like, yeah, I'm just going to sidearm this just to stay behind the line of scrimmage.
If it was half a step back and he sidearmed that and they ruled it behind the line of scrimmage, just the ball, that would have been, top 10 plays in the SFL major or minor by far. But still, great play, great showing, but now they're at 3rd and 16, which is not so fun.
No, it's not. And Cameron Curtis will go under center with the split back formation, and he's going to chuck this one, and it hits off the back and falls incomplete. As it hits off of Stinson and falls incomplete, he'll be credited with a pass deflection.
Yeah, make that his 4th. Someone like Cameron Curtis, who's been so hot this game, hitting it off the back is, I thought, rare. But, maybe he got thrown off after the challenge flag. It's all right, buddy. Get back into it next drive, and now they're going to punt it away at their own 46.
Let's see what Larry Barr can do. He's 6-6. They're going to punt this one away from Rand Fullman. And the punt is through the air as Paul Diddlebow is just going to watch this one bounce, and it will bounce into the end zone. So great recognition from Diddlebow to let that one go. And it goes out to the 20-yard line, and that is where we will see Derek Majors.
Yeah, couldn't quite spin that back. Maybe if he had a tad bit more backspin, could have kept it on the 1 or 2, which would have been a great start, but instead they start on the 20 as it falls into the end zone. Average starting field position right here as Majors gets it back. See if they can keep that same momentum they had going.
9:17 left to go in the second quarter. Derek Majors, shotgun, empty set formation. His quads will run out on this play, and he'll throw it to the tight end. And what a play it was as Phil Koss with the reception, gets all the way to the 34-yard line, pick up a 14.
I wasn't looking exactly at his arm, but we get to see it again. Was that a sidewinder slant down the middle? Because if it was, oh no, just overhand. Not nearly as fun as Cameron Curtis sidewinder, but a slant down the middle for a good chunk of yardage is always great. And, you know, people are loving these slants right now. It really seems like the coverage is opening up in the middle, getting in front of their man as everyone's pulled back. So it's a great play overall.
59 yards passing for Derek Majors so far in the game. First down and 10 from their own 34. Pressure coming from behind, but he gets it off just in time, and it'll be caught by the second full tight end for enough for the first down. Sheldon Hilton, 9 yards on the play for Hilton.
Yeah, Eric Hammer having great recognition and bringing him down. You know, he saw the play, brought him down right before he crossed the first down marker, bringing him to a 2-and-1, which maybe let's hand it to Catherine Horrell, but see if she can break through like she did earlier.
And we haven't really called her name yet so far after that nice play, and she will get the handoff here with a block, but a fumble on the play, scooped up by the Navigators. And what a turn of momentum that could be. Still down 4 as Catherine Horrell was hit on the play. What a shot to the ball that was. As Ace Zello will get credited with the forced fumble, and there to pick it up was Orlando Love. Remember, Orlando Love was chasing after Catherine Horrell and missed the tackle, and here he picks up the fumble and gets perfect field position for the Navigators.
Yeah, that was just great field awareness going on right there. Saw the ball, had an opening, went straight for it, but then was immediately picked up, which was great seeing it was already on the ground.
First down and 10. Curtis will hand this one off to Reynoso, who's going to try to spin, but he will only pick up a gain of 4.
Luckily, forward progression plays in his favor right there, or else he would have lost one as he just gets absolutely slammed backwards all the way past the line of scrimmage, but picking up the 4 because of said forward progression. Nice, quick gain of yardage. See if they can do it again or if they elect to go to the air.
4-down lineman for Madison on this 2nd down and 6 play. Curtis under center with the bunch formation to the lower part of the screen. Curtis will fire this one out to Reynoso coming out of the backfield. Does he have the blocks? He tried to make a spin move, and he's going to be tackled from behind by Billy Ray Valentine, and he's going to be hit and dropped, and it was only a pickup of 4 yards on the play.
That was a great play by the defense. You know, they were playing the cover 2 with the man going, and the man immediately pulled off when they saw Reynoso had the ball, immediately grounding him as quick as possible for only pickup of 4, which is overall great awareness once again by the other team.
Curtis under center on this 3rd down and 2, looking to convert. Short drop. He's got to fire across the middle, but into another host of coverage. He had 2 receivers, but ultimately falls incomplete.
Yeah, Reynoso was just on the top of your screen, wide open, cutting it out for the checkout. Surprised he didn't go to him. Maybe he just didn't see him, electing to throw it into massive dead man zone and just coverage everywhere. Now they got to punt it away. Seems we've had some back and forth. You know, we started off hot with scores. Now the defense is, you know, starting to fire it up. Back and forth in this game for sure.
Both teams coming in 49% for Madison on 3rd down, and Annapolis is 42% on 3rd down. They were looking to go for it on 4th down, but they burned the timeout. But in this game, so far, no team has converted a 3rd down. We'll see if that changes and gets back to what they've been doing this season.
I mean, you don't really got to convert a 3rd down, my bad, when you're throwing them on 1st down and picking up another 1st down. But see what happens.
Exactly.
It's moving back and forth right now. Lynx will get the ball back after the punt. And let's see some interesting action. See if they can fire that back up. You know, give it to Horrell. She just made a mistake. It was a great hit right there. Nothing much anyone could do right there. So instead, we'll see just a Lynx back on the field.
We'll see the punting unit come on again for Annapolis. Rand Fullman will punt this one away. Diddleval's going to let this one bounce, and it's going to be downed at... Oh, no, he brought it into the end zone, so it's going to go out to the 20.
Yeah, he walked right in there. A little questionable, but could have just taken a knee, you know, down the ball himself, slapped it on the ground, done anything besides what he did. Instead runs in, but to each their own.
It's Trent Scarney that fielded that punt and walked it into the end zone. So Derek Majors breathe a sigh of relief, and there goes Horo redeeming herself and goes for a gain of 7.
You see the stats pull up right there. Both averaging over 9 yards, which is a great stat right there. Attributed mostly to their giant runs each. Both running backs doing a great job tonight. See if they get the ball a bit more. Seems like the plan was to really mix it up. Definitely on the Madison Link side. They're throwing and running pretty much not equally, but to a good degree, 67 and 66. So actually dead even.
They're 2nd and 3 from their own 27-yard line. Derek Majors under center. Oral in the backfield along with Jim Finch. It's got a first sack of the day. Will get credited to the Navigators as coming in. Mark Rasden will come in and get the sack.
Make that Mark Rasden's 5th total sack on the season. Just waiting for a good line break. Big boy out there. 3'10", 6'2".
These defensive lines are 2 of the best so far in terms of sacks. As Derek Majors fielded this one, and he'll throw it to Dillavow. They're going to be interested to see where their spot was, and they're going to mark him inches short of the first down.
That is not... that was a hard call by any ref right there. It was just in between. He tried to do his best to reach for it, and instead they won't get it, so they'll have to punt it away. Bit of a heartbreaking play right there. It was good setup, good play. Just didn't work out.
And we will see the punt come on from Pete Ellis as it's away, as Jared Crow will signal for the fair catch, and he will have it at the 34-yard line. But yeah, that was an interesting spot because I thought forward momentum where the ball was when he got hit that second time might have been past the line of scrimmage, but it's all for naught as Madison punts this one away.
Yeah, I think where he first made contact with the ground was right before the first down marker, so that's where they marked it. Good call by the refs right there as we see the Navigators offense get the ball back.
Cameron Curtis under center, Reynosa off center, and he gets the handoff. He's going to be hit and drop behind the line of scrimmage. Adam Williams will come in and drop in for a loss of 2.
Adam Williams, saw a few seconds into the future and was ready for that play. As soon as that ball was handed off, he was already there. Nothing they could do about that one. Put 2 yards back.
2nd and 12, 2 yards back behind the original line of scrimmage for Cam Curtis on this second down play. Hand up to Reynosa trying to get outside, but he is going to be absolutely killed behind the line of scrimmage. And that was Danny Stinson, and another loss of 1.
Yeah, make it, before this game, 55 total tackles for Stinson. Seems like the line is just being blown through right now. Navigators losing a bit of wind in their sails as no runs coming out.
3rd down and a country mile for Cameron Curtis on this play. Drops back from the shotgun formation, throws it, and it's going to bounce off the hands and incomplete. He had Ochoa wide open and falls off the hands.
I hope we get a replay of that. I couldn't tell if it was Ochoa who dropped that or if it was just, just off his hands. That is not what you wanted to happen. It was a beautiful setup right there. Great play and great call, but just didn't work out. It seems like we've had those back-to-back now. But we see it punted away. Both defenses really stepping up in this second quarter as no one's really been able to make any progress.
Rand Folman will punt this one away. As Paul Dillavow will be awaiting as this will mark, get this is the 5th punt in a row from each team as Dillavow will bring it up to the 33-yard line.
Yeah, that is kind of crazy, actually. No one's been able to make any progress, really, not even field goal. No one's been even in range to even attempt it. Closest anyone's really gotten, I think, was the 34, maybe, and it was not close enough for anyone to take a confident attempt. And we're seeing now just go back and forth. See if anyone can have just a quick breakaway, big splash play.
Derek Majors throwing it to Dillavow, but it falls off his hands and incomplete.
Well, no splash play is going to happen when you drop the ball, so instead you have a bit of a sad day and no progression made. But it happens. See if they can step it back up. Maybe give it to Catherine Horrell. She makes her way downfield and set us up for a good pass or maybe a secondary run. So you just see some mix-up. We're seeing a lot of the same things. Slants down the middle, the occasional out route, and just a big run once, but it always goes down the middle.
Terrence Sales was the one in coverage that almost had the interception on the deflection off the hands of Dillabau, but it falls incomplete. So 2nd down and 10 for Derek Majors, who goes under center, split back formation. And it's going to be a handoff to Horrell, trying to go. Nice spin move to get some extra yards, and she will get up to the 39-yard line. Pickup of 7 on the play, setting up a 3rd down and 3.
Yeah, 71 yards on 8 carries. It was a good run there at 3rd and 3. An interesting place to be because, you know, it's a little far to run at times, but it's also a little close to pass. So unless you're throwing out something quick, an out route I think would be great right now.
Hand off to Horrell, trying to get outside. She will get enough for the 1st down to the 44, as it was a pickup of 4 on the play.
There we go. We're seeing some progress. Great run by Horrell. She found a great opening in the line and picked up just enough for the 1st down, then maybe 1 or 2 extra yards, getting slammed right there in the back by, I think it was 96. Now they have a new startup. I don't know. People in chat are saying run it again. That's Deontay Stoneville saying run it again. Maybe they'll listen to him.
1st down and 10 from their own 44-yard line. Another handoff to Horrell. She breaks it inside, and she will pick up a gain of 8 on the play. Gets it inside Navigators territory to the 48-yard line.
She had a great run right there. She actually lost out because one of her teammates dropped off his block, which could have then ended up opening it up because that person ended up tackling them. That was a tongue twister, I have to say.
Don't try that at home, folks. You might hurt yourself. 2nd and 2 from the Annapolis 48, and they got another jump. Derek Majors will throw this out. Pass will be caught out wide by DJ Hume for the time being.
Yeah, I didn't get to see if they even marked that out route into a 1st down. They'll probably take the penalty, though.
Number 98, defense, 12-yard penalty, 1st down.
Yeah, they will accept the penalty, so they will get the free 1st down play. Give credit to Brock Craven, who got a little feisty before the ball was snapped. Sometimes as a defensive lineman, you want to actually look at the ball, not anywhere else, because then you might jump offline. And there, Derek Majors able to get the 2nd encroachment penalty for the Navigators here. So Derek Majors doing some work here to pick up some free yards. Is on 1st down and 10. He'll hand it off to Horrell, trying to bounce it outside. Nice block. But that's all she'll get is a pickup of 2 up to the 41-yard line.
Yeah, just as you said, Jeff, great initial block right there. Made a good opening for her, but the rest of the line and the secondary then came in to clean it up as we hit the 2-minute warning of the 2nd quarter.
2-minute warning here from Annapolis with the score 14-10. We'll see what happens in the last 2 minutes. Don't want to miss it. Madison driving down the field. You're watching the SFL Minor League on the SFL YouTube. Thank you guys so much for tuning in chat. We got Sean Moore, Demora Gaming. DJ Hume is making an appearance just in the SFL. Stoneville as well as Horrell trying to bounce this one outside, and she will get hit for no gain on the play. It's coming up another one. Eric Hammer with another tackle.
Eric Hammer been hot all this season, and he's had a few solid plays this game. You know, he's coming up with 6 tackles credited to him this game alone. He's a force to be reckoned with on the line.
3rd and 8 now for Madison. Can Derek Majors convert a 3rd down? He takes a shotgun snap, pump fakes, throwing it across the middle of the field. Pass is going to be caught, and a 1st down for Madison as they get the ball to the 30-yard line. What a grab.
Just as I was praising Eric Hammer, he's the one who hit an early missed tackle to let the receiver get some extra yardage right there. So good for Madison right there, lucking out a little bit as they're at Navigators 30.
Curtis Walker with the reception, and here Derek Majors throws out to Horrell, who makes another spin move, and she will get inside the 15 to the 14 before she's going to be knocked out of bounds.
That was a beautiful spin move right there. Not going around just 1, but 2 defenders for picking up the 1st down and then some, getting into the red zone. Set up a great play as they're at the Navigators 14.
I would like to see who those numbers were of the Annapolis players that looked like they hit each other on the spin move. That was just Catherine Horrell's been making the spin move. She's going to be patenting that spin move, as I know BDG Hollywood in the SFL has that patented, but I think she's right there. as Majors will drop this one and throw. Oh, incomplete. Bounces off the hands of Horrell. I just praised her for the spin move and the incompletion.
I think we're commentators cursing them, Jeff. We just hit up Eric Hammer, who just had a silly tackle. Catherine Horrell with a great run, but she wasn't even moving and dropped the ball right there. That's never something you want to do, but halfbacks aren't always known for their hands.
2nd and 10 from the 14-yard line inside the red zone. As Madison, Derek Majors dropping back, pressure coming, and he fires it for a touchdown. Oh. There's a penalty on the play. Oh. Right now, DJ Hume was the one that with the reception.
What was it called?
Late hit, number 46.
Oh, late hit. Oh, defense, no big deal. They'll just not accept that one. And congrats, Madison.
Late hit in the end zone. Whoa. I mean, I did see the pressure coming from behind Derek Majors as he threw the football. I thought that was what's going to be the flag. But, boy, oh, boy, I mean, what a drive from Derek Majors leading the team downfield when Annapolis had so many opportunities to get some points and maybe take the lead. Instead, Madison, they weighed out all the 5 straight punts, and Derek Majors marches it down the field, and this could turn into a huge lead for Madison here, as it's now an 11-point lead.
Yeah, no, that's a great starting lead by the Lynx. They're in a more comfortable position. You know, we're ending up the first half, second quarter right now. I mean, if Navigators can pull something quick after this kick return, they could, put themselves really back into a more comfortable position, but they're going to have to move fast and most likely move in the air.
An 11-play, 67-yard drive resulted in a 14-yard touchdown pass from Derek Majors to DJ Hume. And we will see what Jared Crow can do on this kickoff, and he will bring it out to, again, the 29-yard line. And that's where we will see Cam Curtis and the Annapolis offense and see if they can march down the field now with 48 seconds left to go and 2 timeouts remaining.
I think it's a cursed number now, Jeff. 29 for whatever reason. Whenever you start your drive, it has to be on the 29. But if we get the more momentum like Cameron Curtis had earlier with some, nice sidewinders, we can move downfield rather quickly.
Oh, and he got them to jump as there goes Reynosa for trying to break it outside, and short gain on the play. They will just accept the penalty and take the 5 yards.
Yeah, the penalty also stops the clock, which is convenient for them. They get a redo on the first while moving up 5. Great job right now for the Navigators, and they're having a good day. Lynx may be getting a bit too excited, but both teams seem like they're very excited in their final game, of the regular season. And things are getting up here. See if the Navigators can respond, though, and respond quickly, as there's only 44 seconds left in the second quarter.
And Madison coming in winners of their last 5 straight games. Annapolis as well, 2 straight games. So both teams are feeling the winning momentum. We'll have to see what Annapolis could do on this drive with only 44 seconds remaining, as they're taking the time off the play clock. Curtis will fire this one underneath to Reynosa coming out of the backfield. One guy over there and makes the tackle on the play. That was D'Amico Ryans, but not before Hugo Reynosa breaks through the line and gets enough for the first down.
Hey, that's all that matters. Moving downfield, picking up those first downs. And if he got out of bounds too, which I do believe he did because the clock is stopped, that's just a plus on top, a cherry on top right there. And talking about wins, just to mention it, Madison won last week over Ottawa, and Annapolis won last week over San Jose.
First down and 10. Defense moving for Madison as Curtis will fire this one out. Pass is gonna be caught. What a play. And they will go hurry up here.
Another spicy one right there, Jeff. Single-handed.
Yeah, CJ Arthur with the reception. Curtis dropping back, throwing this one across the middle of the field, but it falls off the hands and incomplete. Looking for Ochoa, but the coverage was there from Madison.
Not nearly a spicy one right there. Kind of just off target, slightly to the left. No real receiver option there. But they're at Madison's 41. If they can move downfield quickly, they don't even need the touchdown, but just field goal to put them only down by 8 would not be a terrible position.
Second and 10 from the Madison 41-yard line. Play action for Curtis. He's going to chuck this one to the out route. Pass is going to be caught and getting out of bounds. CJ Arthur with the reception, and it goes for 9.
Yeah, Arthur there, not really able to move back upfield. Not sure if he wanted to either with the current clock situation. It was really, a moment decision and nothing much you can do, but it was a good pickup of 9 at their 3rd and 1. Get a tad bit closer and give it to the kicker. Maybe just pick up some points.
2 timeouts remaining for the Navigators here on this 3rd down in 1 play. Curtis under center, handoff to Reynoso, who's going to go up the middle as enough for the 1st down, and Annapolis will take one of their final 2 timeouts here. They got 1 left with 13 seconds remaining.
Reynoso doing just what his job description is, picking up the 1st down when they are only a yard away. 13 seconds left at the 28. Maybe a play or 2. Oh, but they just elect to give it to the kicker, it looks like. I thought they could get another play with the timeout they had left.
Yeah, kind of a weird situation here for Annapolis as they're deciding to go with the Larry Barr field goal attempt here. Snap is down, kick is on the way through the air, and it is good from 44 yards out. So they do move inches closer. It's going to be a 21-13 lead, but yeah, kind of questionable here as with 13 seconds left and 1 timeout remaining.
Yeah, I mean, obviously they have faith in their kicker. Once they pass that 30, I guess Larry Barr was like, it's mine now. And they listened to him, and he did have it on lock. So they pick up an extra 3 right there, which was a good use of their time. But there are 9 seconds left. See if Lynx can do any real quick work in the end of the 2nd quarter.
The kick is away from Larry Barr as Paul Delaval will await. He'll field it at the 10-yard line with plenty of room in front of him, and he will bring it out to the 28-yard line. And with 5 seconds remaining, they have 3 timeouts, but I think we could pretty much call this one as a Catherine Horrell run.
Yeah, I mean, if I was them, they have the lead right now. Nothing immediately pressing. Give it to Catherine Horrell. Let her run out the clock right there, and then just go into halftime.
So we saw 5 straight punts, and then Madison, 11 plays, 67-yard drive, and a 14-yard touchdown pass. Annapolis, 7 plays, 43-yard drives for a field goal. Derek Majors will fire this one out. Pass is going to be caught by Twin Screw. Not able to get out of bounds, but that won't matter as we've come to the end of the 2nd quarter. And there it is, the whistle from R62. And we've come to the end of the 1st half. 21-13. Looked like it was going to be an offensive offensive performance in that 1st quarter. Kind of slowed down in the 2nd quarter, but Dan, just some of what you're seeing in that 1st half of action.
Both teams are just playing on the top of their game right now. Both teams are passing high, running long. They're doing great things. Early on, as you just said, they had great back-to-back, just touchdown after touchdown after touchdown. I thought they were never going to let up. Defense eventually did get on their game a bit more, starting shutting things down. We saw 5 punts back-to-back as the defense really started to spice things up. And now we're at a good medium. People are moving downfield. They're making progress, and we're seeing some field goals and some touchdowns. I really think right now it's going to be whoever messes up first. I think this game could be decided by, another fumble or interception. They both have, one team has an interception, one team has a fumble, and those have led to points. So I think it's really going to be those turnovers that will kill in this game. Navigators are only down by 8 with a whole 2nd half to go. That is plenty of time. Definitely if they play like they were playing earlier. Cameron Curtis has been hot with his sidearm, doing great things. Catherine Horrell having spin moves that go around multiple defenders, just making moves out here. On defense, you have people like Eric Hammer who have been just pressuring the quarterbacks and just throwing up everything they can. Acello credited with the fumble, who had a great play against the ball. You're having Deontay Stoneville, who made a crushing stop at the line for the end zone, which was great. Overall, everyone's having a great game. I can't say anyone's having a terrible game. There have been drops and there have been, mess ups, but nothing to a great degree. A few offsides, a few drops. That's expected in the minor league. That's what makes this such an interesting game, and it sure is a great one, Jeff.
Take a look at some of the stats here. Derek Majors, 120 yards. He's 12 of 16, 75%. 2 touchdowns, 135.4 QBR. Cameron Curtis, meanwhile, for Annapolis, 147 yards, 13 of 19 for 68% completion. 1 interception. He's sitting at a 69.4 QBR. Leading receivers so far for Annapolis, CJ Arthur, 53 yards, 4 receptions on the day. For the Madison Lynx, the leading receiver, DJ Hume, with 23 yards on 2 receptions. We also had Horrell in there with 3 receptions, 35, and a touchdown. Defensive-wise, Julian Valera with 4 tackles, Deontay Stoneville with 5. And then leading for Annapolis with 6 is Eric Hammer. And the sack to Mark Rasden for Annapolis is the only sack in the ball game. Couple tackles for a loss here for Madison, as Adam Williams has 2, Lefty Lamont has 1. And we will see Cameron Curtis and what he can do to start the second half of action. And he will get the ball at the 26-yard line.
Not the 29, but a 6 is an upside down 9. So I'm going to take it. But overall, great game. Just in case anyone's joining us late, do remember Madison clinches the #1 seed for the playoffs no matter what happens, win or lose. Annapolis needs a win to even be in the playoffs at the 4th seed, so it's a live or die game for them.
Annapolis down 8, looking to get that going and throwing across the middle of the field. Pass is going to be broken up as it falls incomplete. Deontay Stoneville in coverage.
Stoneville a little bit more wary of that slant down the middle. He was waiting for the sidearm by Curtis, and he got a great bat down to it. You know, that makes 9 before this game. That would put him up to 11.
Jeff Melanich and Dan Mitchell, the analyst sitting next to me, J.L. Browning in the stats truck, doing stats for us tonight. Week 8, last week of the minor league action. Boy, it has flown by. I remember back in week 1, and now we're already in week 8. Playoffs on the line here for Annapolis. Is running back the other way. That is going to be the wrong way. That's Nolan Pierce, able to pick up a gain of 2. He had more, but decided to get a little shifty.
Yeah, I think Nolan Pierce, week 7 signing, bit of a rook even in the minor league right now. I think he got a little scared and didn't know which direction to run, throwing them back. Forward progression to give him 2 yards, though.
Third. Cameron Curtis looking to convert a 3rd down. He's going to chuck this one out. He got CJ Arthur, but not enough to turn upfield. He's going to fall 2 yards short of the 1st down marker.
Yeah, CJ Arthur, too much momentum going out. Couldn't quite sidestep up enough, and now they'll have to, punt it away. We'll see a lot of that, maybe, but I'm hoping everything is changing it.
That is not something that Cameron Curtis had in store on his first drive of the second quarter of the second half. They had to kick the ball away as the punt was almost blocked, but that's not the best way to start the second half of action when you're down 8. And Dilval will bring it up to the 31-yard line. So this is where we see Derek Majors, who's had a heck of a game coming in on the season, 1,577 passing yards. That's second to the foe he's facing, Cameron Curtis. He's also at a 70.95% completion. That is second in the minor leagues. But first, when you look at the pass attempts of over 200 or more. 5 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, has 2 touchdowns on the day, up to 7. And Catherine Horrell with the carry and pickup of 1.
Yeah, right down the middle. Right now we've only seen out of both halfbacks really either a run down the middle or a check out. That's really the only 2 plays I can really remember seeing tonight. Maybe we got to see, more stretch play action coming out here. Maybe they don't feel comfortable with it, but I definitely think that could work out for them at least once or twice.
And 9 for Derek Majors. Looking to change some things at the line of scrimmage. Short drop. He's going to fire this one across the middle. Pass is going to be caught. And that was Horrell running out in coverage, or running some routes, and she picks it up enough for a gain of 8.
Yeah, now they're in a nice position, 3rd and 2. Probably hand it back off to Catherine Horrell. This is more of a run down the middle, even though I was just, cheering for a stretch play.
3rd down and 2 from their own 40-yard line. Derek Majors dropping back, going to chuck this one out. Pass is going to be caught enough to turn upfield. Jukes out of bounds. That was caught by the receiver, DJ Hume. Gets the ball all the way up to the 49-yard line of Annapolis.
Hume 34 yards for 3 receptions this game. That was a good call. I wasn't expecting it, which means the defense probably wasn't either right there. Great out route just for a first down. Now they're almost at midfield, just a tad bit off. Actually, they passed it, my bad. And they're moving down, maybe moving quickly if they keep this momentum going.
Shotgun empty set formation for Derek Majors on his first down and 10 play. Low snap, but he corrals the pressure coming, and he's going to be hit and sacked. That's going to be the second sack, and both sacks have come from Annapolis, as that is Tank Hutt with his first sack of the game.
Yeah, that would be Tank Hutt's 4th sack right now for the season, coming at a great time when the Navigators really need to shut down this offense so they can get the ball back and more points on the board. Great break through the line by him, and he immediately had Majors in his hands.
Pushes them back 5 yards beyond the original line of scrimmage. 2nd and 15 now, and Majors under center. Catherine Horrell in the backfield, but Majors will chuck this one out, and the pass will fall incomplete, not able to get it into the hands of Hume.
Yeah, that's not really where you want to see that quick out route. I mean, it was slightly overthrown, not to the point of not catching it, but to the point where he was already out of bounds. Maybe throwing some slants down the middle like they did earlier, but now that 3rd and 15, have to throw something like a post or a fade just to get that yardage.
3rd and 15, 8:08 left to go in the third quarter from the Madison 40, from their own 45-yard line. Derek Major, shotgun empty set formation. Gonna fire this one out, and oh, what a hit on the play. Paul Dillavow coming across the middle of the field, and the Annapolis Navigator said, nah.
Dillavow just got crushed, that's for sure. I didn't get to see who got credited with that hit, but whoever it was, I heard it all the way from the booth. That was a cannon going off.
What a shot that was. This will be the 2nd straight punt to start the second half, and we will see the punting unit. Pete Ellis will kick this one away. Jared Crow waiting for it. He'll field it. He's trying to make a spin move, and he'll only get up to the 21-yard line, so that's where we will see Cameron Curtis for his second drive of the second half.
Yeah, coming out, second drive. First one didn't go too well, but you shake it off, and you come out strong. I hope they started off maybe with a Reynosa run just to set things up, but after that, I want to see some more of those beautiful sidearm dots he had earlier.
Michael and Proda, Deontay Stoneville, Hike the Earth, Demora Gaming, Orlando Love, DJ Hume, Jess in the SFL, Mike and Proda. Thank you guys so much. Nick LaSala joining us as well. Ashley Jackson. And oh, there goes Cameron Curtis. He will run for it. He will pick up enough for the first down. What a heads-up play. He gets all the way up to the 32-yard line. First down, Navigators.
Hey, I mean, if you see nothing you like, but the field in front of you is clear, it's all the field you have to run. So I'm happy he did, picking up the first down with it. Just great looking around. Wasn't happy and pulled a good move.
First down and 10. Cameron Curtis will hand this one off to the halfback, Reynosa, who's got some blocks. He is loose down the line. He's at the 30, being chased from behind, and he will be tackled. Julian Valaire get credit for the game, for the touchdown saving tackle, but Reynosa gets all the way down to the 26. Shades of the first quarter where he broke off the long touchdown run.
The only difference this time is he didn't have any real blockers with him. Would have been nice if he did, but instead he picks up some nice yards. Turned on the afterburner, lost it a big. Great tackle by Julian Valaire. Cleaning up, stopping a touchdown. Instead, they're only at the 26, but great run by Reynosa, really flipping this field quickly.
And all the way down 1 yard short of the red zone. Navigators looking good on this drive. Much needed. Cameron Curtis, sidearm flick of the wrist, and it is going to be caught. And moving getting close to the first down marker, 3 yards short. Alex Daniel, the tight end.
Yeah, tight end picking up. I did not think Daniel was the target right there. I thought I saw another receiver running perpendicular to him who I thought was the intended target. Maybe it was, but Daniel ended up picking up for a nice gain of yards.
Actually thought Alex Daniel was going to come in and be in store for a big game. As there goes Reynosa with blocks, hurdles a defender, and will get all the way inside the 5, to be tackled at the 5-yard line. What a play from Hugo Reynosa.
Great runs, almost back-to-back right there. Had some great blockage in the front, found a great hole by sidestepping around, once again, 22, Julian Valliere really cleaning up another touchdown-saving tackle right there.
First down and goal. Dan Craig, what are you calling on this play here on this first down?
Oh, I already see an eye. I'm hoping for a run. I want to see Reynosa run it again.
Cameron Curtis will hand this one off to Reynosa, trying to bounce outside, but the defense for the Lynx says no. Getting in the backfield is Stinson.
Not remembering what happened last time they were this close to the end zone and they tried to run the ball. It didn't work out. Maybe they should pass it.
Ulysses Yale, the backup corner, also in the backfield with Stinson. So second down and goal, backed up a yard. They're now at the 6. Head up to Reynosa. He's got the blocks, and he'll break almost out of a tackle, and he'll get inside the 5 to the 3.
Third and goal. I want to say pass it now, which is weird because common sense says run it when you're only 3 away from the end zone. But a short pass, maybe not the slant right now. I think the slant may be expected. Maybe a quick, super quick out route. Immediately almost.
See what they call here on third down. Cameron Curtis in shotgun formation. He's got 2 running backs to each side of him. He takes the shotgun snap. Going to fire this wide open receiver caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Navigators. Christopher Ochoa with the grab. A huge, huge touchdown grab that they desperately needed as the Navigators travel down the length of the field.
That was exactly what they needed. I really like that they had the split backs. They provided some great extra coverage so Cameron Curtis would feel comfortable finding Ochoa on the outside left-hand side. Perfect touchdown right there. You know, they're only a point down if they decide to hit this first down, which it looks like they are.
Try to go for 2 and tie this game up at 21. Curtis under center. It looks like they're going to try to go run play here as Hugo will get it, and he will be stopped. He will not get there. Danny Stinson with the tackle. But boy, oh boy, what a play. I believe that was that the backup running back that actually got that was
I think it was. Questionable, but they're only down 2 now, which I mean, it's not terrible. You can make that back up in a field goal and be on top, so it's a very comfortable position, uncomfortable for the Lynx who are trying to maintain a lead.
It was Christopher Ochoa's first SFL minor league touchdown grab, and it comes in a big game and a desperate drive that they needed as it goes 7 plays, 79-yard drive, 3-yard touchdown pass. The 2-point conversion was no good, so we'll have to see if that comes back to bite them a little bit later on in the game, but maybe a little too early for it. Maybe take the points here and make it a one-score game. But that's why I'm up here in the booth and not down there calling plays. As Madison will start at their own 30-yard line. Derek Majors will go under center, empty set formation. He's in short drop back. He's going to fire this one out on the out route pass. He's going to be caught by Twin Screw. Going to be a pick up a 6 on the play.
Yeah, nice quick out route. We see them every once in a while throughout this game, and I love how they're utilized. A quick pickup. That one 6 yards. They're only 4 away now on the second down. Plenty of things to work with when you're 2nd and 4. Give it off to Catherine Horrell, maybe for a quick run, see if she can make up that 4 for a first down. If not, you always have that pass game down the middle.
2nd down at 4. You're almost at the spot where the whole playbook is open on here. Going to be a manageable 3rd down conversion as well if you don't pick anything up. And there goes Horrell, just like you said, and she almost breaks out of the tackle from Hammer, but all for naught. Is not really a lot of people have been able to break out of his tackles, but Horrell still picks up a gain of 3, going to set up a 3rd down and 1.
Yeah, Hammer holding on more like a claw, maybe like a claw hammer, as he would not let go. And dragging Horrell all the way down when she's only a yard away.
3rd down and 1. What will Majors do here? He takes the snap from under center, throwing it across the middle. He was looking for the backup tight end, but it falls incomplete. Sheldon Hilton was the intended receiver, but it falls harmlessly to the turf. 4th down and 1.
Yeah, and the amount of pressure right there on Majors, we don't get to see it in the replay, but he was being just crowded. He was in a bubble right there. There wasn't much time left either. I think he was very well pressured that play, and Kane couldn't bring it down. Not the best thing to happen. We'll see another punt away, but now Navigators have a chance to put up on the scoreboard. Even a field goal right now will put them over. Not comfortably over by any means, but over. A touchdown would be a bit more to suffice.
Solomon Kane will get credit for the pass deflection. That's going to be his 5th pass deflection. Looking to turn one of those, hopefully some of these pass deflections into interceptions. As the kick is away, it's going to be fielded by Crow, and he will get up to the 29-yard line.
Yes.
If you had 29-yard line as the average starting field position for each team, or where each team would start, congrats, you are probably a winner today. So 1st down and 10 for Cameron Curtis.
Yeah, I think that's maybe 5th or 6th time we started on the 29-yard line.
We'll see what Annapolis can do on this drive. The last one went 7 plays, 79-yard drive, and he starts with this one by chucking it out. And the pass will be caught on the outside by Arthur. Pickup of 5 on the play.
Arthur with a little bit of toe jag swag, barely staying in, but it wasn't enough to count, and that's all that matters. 5 yards away, 2nd and 5. Good position for your playbook. Normally have a lot of things open. Another out route works, slant down the middle works. If you want to play a little game, you play with Reynosa. Maybe, play out with a stretch and pushing that whole game.
Defense for Madison looking like they were going to blitz, but they back out of it. But Cameron Curtis still chucks it out, enough for the 1st down. CJ Arthur yet again, and it goes up to the 40-yard line.
That was my first suggestion anyway, so I'll count that. But great play again. I mean, it was basically the same play all over again, just this time on the left-hand side of the field. But it works out for them. They're moving down. They're at their own 40. They keep this pace up. It's a good one.
Seems like the momentum for Curtis is looking to change a little bit here and go with the Navigators, as Curtis has been hot to start the 2nd half after that first series where they went 3 and out. And here he finds another receiver. That's Ochoa again, enough for the 1st down as they get up to midfield.
Yeah, we get to see more of that sidearm action. Ochoa was wide open in the beginning of his slant, and he optimized on that perfectly. Just enough for the 1st down, but that's all you need. You can see right there, Cameron Curtis, 89.3 rating with 186 yards in the starting to tick down on the 3rd quarter.
1st down and 10 from midfield. Curtis in the shotgun formation. He takes the snap, going to fire this one out as it falls off the hands. Alligator arms for Ochoa.
Yeah, Ochoa really stretched out for that one, kind of just clapped instead of caught. But, it happens. They're at midfield, 2nd and 10. Navigators still have plenty of options, plenty of time, and a few downs left.
Great. Wow, people really miss football. Yeah, we do, man. But hey, this is the SFL. You're actually watching the Simulation Football League minor league action. These players that you see on the field are people in real life, and they are looking to get their name called on draft day coming up in a couple weeks. As the pass here for Ochoa will go for a gain of 5, setting up a 3rd down and 5.
Yeah, with how we're seeing all these minor league players play, draft is going to be insane. Multi-day, everyone's going after it. First draft pick, I think, is going to be wild, but I think the first 10 are going to be make or break for maybe this next upcoming season.
3rd and 5. Can Curtis convert this 3rd down? He takes a shotgun snap, firing across the middle, but it falls off the hands and incomplete. Looking for CJ Arthur, but the coverage for the Lynx was just a little too much.
Yeah, that low ball right there, super hard to catch. Definitely if you're a taller person. I mean, Arthur's only 5'8", probably the smallest receiver. He is the smallest receiver. The smallest receiver, but still hard to pick up no matter who you are. And instead, they have to punt it away. They had good momentum going, but they lost it to some sad, just silly mistakes.
That was a 7-play drive, just like their touchdown drive a series ago, but this time they're going to have to punt this one away. Only to pick up 26 yards. But yeah, it looks like Rashard Gray. He's like, but I'm actually interested in watching this. Well, thank you. Keep tuning in. You can actually go to the website, Simulationfl. We got all the information on there. Everything is, this is controllerless. What you're watching is just a CPU for CPU, really good. Cameron Irvine, the executive producer and the commissioner of the SFL, really good guy, getting everything going up here with the draft coming up. As the handoff for Catherine Horrell, only a pickup of 6 on the play.
You say only a pickup of 6. That's a pickup of 6 right there, Jeff. As a halfback, that's something you always strive for. More than 4 is my goal. Not that I'm a halfback at all, but more than 4 should be your goal.
2nd and 4 from the Madison 20-yard line. Play action for Majors, and he is going to be hit and sacked for the 3rd time of the game. And boy, oh boy, the tides are turning here for Annapolis as Sean Crook getting in there for the 2nd sack of the game for him.
You know, I can imagine you see the fear in Major's eyes as soon as that play action happened. He held onto that ball, seeing a large man like that just coming down barreling for him. And they have to pay now they're 3rd and 12 instead of being 3rd and 4, even less.
What is Derek Majors going to do on this 3rd down and 12 play from his own 12-yard line? He will drop back from under center. Pressure coming. He throws it before he's hit. Almost intercepted. A diving attempt as well. And it ultimately falls incomplete. And they will have to put the football away back to the Annapolis Navigators.
You know, that was a crazy play all around. Great pressure on the quarterback. The throw actually wasn't terrible with the pressure he had. Diving play, it looked like Catherine Roller went for the dive, just couldn't stretch out far enough, and there was an interception attempt right there by looking like Orlando Love.
So close to turning the tides, but fair catch. Perfect field position for Cameron Curtis and the Navigators offense. Hopefully they punch this one into the end zone. But for all those people that are watching this for the first time and you're wondering, what are you watching? Well, this is the Simulation Football League. It's the first controllerless esport allowing you, the viewer, to participate in all the action on the field without a controller in your hands, guys. It's that simple. Visit simulation.football for details on how to get started with a team and get in the league. Another penalty here, and there goes Reynosa. Pick up a 5 on the play, but they will probably accept this penalty as it looked like someone just got a little too antsy on the defensive line.
Yeah, it happened. Let's do some chat shots. I saw Andy Hamilton, Michael Paracco, Demora Gaming, Fox Highwind, Orlando Love, Derek Majors, Darian Bailey, DJ Hume, Twin Screw. Thank you all for being here. Remember to click that like button. We wouldn't be here without you.
I would say smash it, but with Andy in the chat, you just don't know if he's going to take that seriously or not.
Never trust Andy when it comes to euphemisms and metaphors.
He's the king of it. 1st down and 5 from the Madison 43-yard line. Curtis under center. Fullback, full house in the backfield. And there goes Reynosa trying to get outside. Does the spin move and will only be a pickup of 2 on the play.
Reynosa 128 yards with a single rush touchdown. He's had some great runs today. 2 huge breakaways. See if he can make that again as they're at Madison's 41, but we're ticking down to the end of the 3rd quarter right now.
And we have come to the end of the 3rd quarter. The Navigators pulling a little bit closer, but still the Lynx on top, 21-19. We'll be back with the 4th quarter right after this. You are watching the SFL Minor League action on YouTube. Jeff Melanish and Dan Mitchell joining me in the booth. Stats is JL Browning. Thank you guys so much, guys and girls, for tuning in to the SFL Minor League action on YouTube as Reynosa tries to push the ball a little further to the 1st down, but just going to be inches short, going to be 3rd and inches.
Remember to throw those 4s up in chat as we are now in the 4th quarter of the last game of the SFLm Minor League regular season. Get ready for those playoffs.
Annapolis with their playoff hopes on the line. This is their first playoff game, and there goes Reynosa with a spin move, and he is still on his feet all the way down to the 25-yard line.
He was a ship, I guess would be accurate, just dragging those chains with him all the way through, an extra 3-4 yards after that contact at the end, which was some great plays. That's what exactly the Navigators needed, picking up those much-needed yards while getting that 1st down. They're now at Madison's 25. They're close to field goal, which would put them up. So I would play it safe maybe if I was them right now, unless they're going for straight touchdown material.
1st down and 10. Inside the red zone are the Navigators. We'll see what Curtis can do on this drive. Short drop, and he's going to be hit and sacked for the 1st time in the ball game, as he will go down as Adam Williams will get credited for the sack.
Yeah, that is exactly what the Lynx needed, though. Just bring down, stop the momentum of the Navigators. See Williams spin out of the block into Cameron Curtis right there. Great overall play by the defense.
2nd and 12 from the Madison 27-yard line. Curtis under center. Reynosa will get the handoff, try to get something going inside, but he will only pick up a couple yards on the play. That's going to be 3rd and 9, back down to the 24-yard line.
For a second there, I thought Nolan Pierce, the 22 fullback, actually was the one with the ball, and he was still standing, and he was going to go all the way. But it wasn't. Reynosa had the ball and was brought down. Now they're at 3rd and 9. Interesting place. I would still play it safe, but it looks like they want to go 4 wide, so they ain't listening to me.
They're going to go empty set here. Curtis will throw it across the middle. Pass is going to be caught by the sure-handed tight end, Alex Daniel. What a grab, and that's a 1st down, moving the chains.
Hey, when it works like that, don't listen to me. That was a great 1st down right there by Alex Daniel. They're now at the 12 with a whole new set of downs, and the clock's still ticking. 8:47 left in the 4th quarter.
Another 7-play drive for Annapolis. This one 36 yards. Hand up to Reynosa, trying to go upside. He has a block, and he will get tackled from behind. Not before he picks up a gain of 5. Stinson with the tackle.
I mean, they're moving, and they're marching, and they're sailing. So they're making progress, and they get that much closer. They're at the 7-yard line now. The Navigators are doing their job, and they are moving. Let's see if we can get some more of that.
Stadium is just waiting to erupt with any sort of points here for the Navigators. 2nd and 5. Curtis will fling this one out to the fullback, and he will pick up the 1st down and be hit out of bounds. As coming up, D'Amico Ryans able to hold up Pierce before he was able to get in the end zone.
Well, that best case scenario may be a touchdown. I think 2nd best case scenario in that situation was pick up the 1st down. Whole new set of downs now at the 1. Let's see if the Lynx have that stonewall defense again while they're at the 1.
1st down and goal from the 1-yard line. Curtis under center. Hand off to Reynosa, who goes into the end zone for a touchdown. He was hit by Leo Jefferson, but not before he was able to punch the ball through the plane. And just like that, the Navigators march down the field and anchors away.
Previously, before this game, Reynosa only had 1 rushing touchdown. He's already effectively doubled his touchdowns in a single game, making it to this game 3 total. Great plays by him all this game. He just bowled on through and got the touchdown. Pending the extra point, it'll be 26-21. Only a 5-point deficit, though, so they're going to have to play it pretty safe on defense and put a good stop to the Lynx.
Larry Barr will come on to attempt the extra point attempt. The snap is down, the kick is on the way through the air, and it's through the uprights and good, making it a 26-21 ball game. But that was a 10-play, 48-yard drive. That is tied for the 2nd longest drive. Also, Madison, remember, had an 11-play drive, and Annapolis with both 10-play drives, as that one was much needed from Cameron Curtis as he takes the offense. And Hugo Reynosa did the rest. 1 yard, touchdown, and the Navigators have the lead for the first time in the ball game. And what a time it could come in the 4th quarter as Dillaval will bring the ball up to the 26-yard line.
Still an upside-down 9 and, decent starting field position. Let's see if the Lynx can, attack back quickly, and answer back what just happened with the Navigators. I'm expecting to see a lot of Catherine Hall right now. They probably, best case, long-term option, burn the clock while still scoring points. They need a touchdown, though, to take the lead back. Field goal won't do.
From their own 26-yard line, Majors will start under center. Short drop, going to fling this one out. Pass is going to be caught by Hume, who tries to turn upfield, and he'll only pick up a gain of 3.
Yeah, shame too. Hume had a little bit of field to work with if he could manage to turn it up. Couldn't do just enough, but pick up a 3 is still yards. See if they can do it again.
Showtime. 2nd and 7.
You look at Garrison Blue, the cornerback for the Navigators. He's out wide in coverage. Majors taking the shotgun formation here, calling out some signals. He takes the snap. He's going to chuck this one on an out route. Pass is going to be caught by Twin Screw. He gets enough for the 1st down before he's going to be hit and tackled by Orlando Love.
Yeah, great open field tackle right there by Love. He's still burning the clock. Could work in their favor, could work against. Time will only tell. But Great pass picking up the first down. See if they can replicate that and do it again, but they're getting into the power I.
5-point lead for the Navigators against the Lynx here in the fourth quarter. There goes Horrell, but she is going to be hit and dropped in the backfield. No gain on the play.
Defense saw that formation. They knew what was coming, and they stuffed it before anything could happen. You know, 2nd and 10, no gain. What the Navigators need, the only thing better is they can put it in the backfield and drop it. I think, like I said earlier on this game, a turnover here could be the absolute difference.
Albuquerque, as you know, is tuning into this one, knowing if they're going to be in next week in the playoffs or not. As the throw from Majors underneath will only go for a pickup of 1 to Phil Koss, the tight end.
You didn't see any real other options. Defense was covering all the other defenders pretty much perfectly. Only option was super under. Now that 3rd and 9, kind of a big play moment right now.
3rd down and 9. Can Derek Majors convert this 3rd down? He takes the from under center the snap, and if the pass is going to be bobbled and caught, it is going to be caught by DJ Hume. What a play, and they are at midfield, and just like that, 1st down for the Madison Lynx.
I think that was off the hands of, I think, the fullback, Jim Finch, who bobbled it, tapped it away. Great pickup right there by Hume, and just bringing it down for the 1st down.
Defense for the Navigators looking like they're going to come. Almost intercepted. Wow, Garrison Blue almost jumped that route. But Jim Finch is lucky he doesn't have to go and chase Garrison Blue.
Call themselves the Sharks because they weren't Navigators. They were Sharks waiting for the prey for that one. Garrison Blue just jumping just a second too late. If he caught that, that would have been one of the best interceptions because it was just amazing. It was kind of a wait on the route kind of play, which I haven't seen in a while.
I mean, after looking at the replay, I don't even know if Garrison Blue got a finger on it. There's a finger from Orlando that's the backup cornerback for Annapolis. That will be Terrence Sales with the pass deflection.
Yeah, they're jumping for this ball now. I think they've stopped playing the players. They want this ball badly. And at 3rd and 10, you know, the Lynx almost have to throw this ball again. They may be a little scared after seeing those 2 things happen back to back.
Empty set for Majors. Out of the shotgun formation. 3 receivers to the top of the screen, 2 to the bottom. He takes the snap. Pocket is clean, taking a shot downfield, but it's going to be intercepted by the Navigators, going back the other way. What a play, Solomon Kane. It was only a matter of time before he turned his 5 pass deflections into an interception, and that one is going to be his first SFL minor league interception.
Well, if there was ever a time for an interception to come up for a first, now would be the game. Great plays for them. You know, all the secondary was really trying to play that ball, and that time it worked out for them. Navigators have the ball back at their own 31 with 5:20 left to go. If they keep it on the ground, they could burn some clock.
Curtis. 5:20 left to go in the fourth quarter. He takes the shotgun snap. He's going to fire this one out. Pass is going to be caught and getting enough for the 1st down. That is going to be CJ Arthur.
Hey, that was great right there. Just pushing enough. CJ Arthur has been making a name for himself this game. He already had one, but it's gotten a little bit bigger. He's got 70 yards on this game so far. 70 of the 209 Cameron Curtis has thrown this game, which it just seen big numbers all day today.
1st down and 10 at their own 42-yard line. Curtis, you know, is just going to take his time now as we're coming with under 5 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Annapolis with their playoff hopes on the line, and he will chuck this one out to Reynosa coming out of the backfield. He breaks out of a tackle. He's still loose. He's got enough for the 1st down. The spin move. He tried it, just wasn't able to get anything going, but still enough for the 1st down inside Madison territory to the 46-yard line.
Great break right there by Reynosa. We're seeing spin moves left and right this game. This time, it came out of Reynosa as he got all around him. I don't know why I said spin move. Oh, there it is. I thought I saw one. That one didn't work, though. But he got the 1st down overall. Great run for the 1st down pickup.
First down and 10 from the Madison 46-yard line. Play clock, 15 seconds on it. 4:25 left to go. Handoff here to Reynoso going up the middle of the field. He will pick up a gain of 6. It's going to be 2nd and 4.
Great blocks down the middle right there for Reynoso, picking up a nice chunk of 6. They're at the Lynx' 40-yard line. Clock still ticking down, coming down to about 4 minutes before the next play starts. And we're seeing some great action.
2nd and 4 here from Madison 40-yard line. Curtis under center. Reynoso dotting the I of the I formation, and he will get the handoff going up the middle. He's going to be hit and stopped a yard short of the first down. Stoneville was the one that will get credited for the tackle.
The Rock still living up to his name is Stoneville, and a great stop right there, putting a stop at the 1 away from the first down. You know, he didn't have as many blocks, Reynoso didn't, but see what they can do at 3rd and 1.
From the Madison 37-yard line. Curtis under center. You know, this is going to be a run play for Reynoso, but can the Madison Lynx stop it? Hand off to Reynoso. Goes up the middle, and he's going to be hit and stopped. Inches short of the first down. Stinson coming in off the edge and getting Reynoso and holding him to just inches on the play.
That is exactly what the Lynx needed right there. Great stop. They recognized the formation. They knew what was coming out, and they were ready and prepared for it. Now 4th and 1, but it seems like the Navigators are getting maybe greedy, maybe not in this I formation once again.
Looking to put this game on ice with a first down here. Reynoso will get enough for the first down. Stoneville will get credited for the tackle, but Reynoso enough for the first down. Still coming up to the 2-minute warning though, and then the Madison Lynx will have to burn their 3 timeouts.
The risk sure did pay off. New set of downs at the 34. Looks like they're going to an I again. They're just feeling Reynoso right now.
6th play of the drive, and Curtis will go under center. We're probably not going to see his arm throw a football the rest of this game. There goes Reynoso. He will be hit at the line, and that is it. They're going to say he picked up a gain of 1. But there's Stinson yet again, and Ryans.
Burned down. We hit the 2-minute warning now. 26 Annapolis, 21 Madison Lynx. 2 minutes left in the 4th quarter. It sure is a game, Jeff.
Hey, you're watching the SFL Minor League Week 8 coverage on the SFL YouTube page. The last game of the SFL Minor League season, as these guys are laying it all out on the line. Madison, you know, they already clinched the number 1 seed. Ottawa clinched the number 2 seed and will have home field advantage for their first game. As the handoff here to Reynoso, and he will pick up a gain of 3 on the play, making it a 3rd and 6 as the Madison Lynx will use their first timeout.
You know, unless they put them in a very bad scenario, you know, the Navigators aren't going to throw the ball. At least I wouldn't if I was them. They got to put a stop to it. The Lynx do. They're going to have to burn their timeouts, but they're going to need them. They're not that far down. It's only a touchdown away, single score differential, but if Navigators score again, it gets a little nasty.
Shotgun, he is going to throw this one, but he is going to be hit and sacked. Billy Ray Valentine coming in off the edge. And what a play for Madison. They will burn their 2nd timeout, 4th and 11.
Dragging the lineman with him to get the sack right there, bringing down Cameron Curtis. Great play and great power right there by number 93. You know, that's what the Lynx needed. 4th and 11. See what the Navigators do.
As Billy Ray Valentine got through the tackle, Cody Hinnon for the sack. And we will see the punt formation for Annapolis as Rand Folman will come on and see if he can pin the Madison Lynx deep in their own territory. The punt is through the air. And Dillaval will back away as it hits at the 5, and it bounces into the end zone for a touchback, so the ball will come out to the 20-yard line. But Dan, man, we're coming up to that play, that time of the night. 1:46 left to go. What are you telling your quarterback at this moment?
You know, they can be comfortable in a way. I hate to say it, but they've clinched the first spot. But a win would still feel great going into the playoffs. So play big and play hard and throw the ball.
Albuquerque hoping that Derek Majors can lead the touchdown drive as it falls off the hands and incomplete, as Majors was looking for the intended receiver out wide, but it falls off the hands.
Yeah, just dropping that ball is not really what people want. This is a huge drive and game, for a lot of people. Navigators win, they're in. They lose, Albuquerque, wow, words, come in and take the 4th spot. It's a big moment. Lynx aren't playing for themselves really, but they're playing for someone else, which can be just as good.
Curtis Walker with the incompletion moments ago as Derek Majors will step up and throw this one. Pass is going to be caught. Enough for the first down as getting the reception in Paul Dillavow. First down and 10 up to their own 37-yard line. Majors will hurry this one up, taking a shot, throwing this one underneath, but it falls incomplete as he was looking for Dillavow again.
Yeah, that was just a bit of a drop on Dillavow's part, which is not what you want right now at all, but they're keeping it moving. 2nd and 10, at least the clock stopped. They still have a single timeout left, 1:25 left. They can keep this drive alive as they're at their own 37. Big play pretty much to get the midfield and then keep going.
2nd and 10 for Majors, who goes under center. 2-by-2 formation here in the backfield. Catherine Horrell. Short drop. He's going to fire this one out. Pass is going to be caught enough to get close to the first down. Going to be 3rd down and 2. Mike Twinscrew with the catch as it's going to be a gain of 8. 3rd down and 2 here. Majors looking to convert. He's going to throw this one underneath to Horrell coming out of the backfield, who will only get a gain of 1, and they will burn their last time out with 1:07 left to go.
Right now, I think it's, just go for it time. 4th and 1, give it to Horrell. She pushes through. You get a new set of downs, and then you're just playing hurry up to the end, hoping you score. Not really much else going on right now.
Game on the line, and this is the game for Albuquerque if they have any hopes of making the playoffs. They need Madison to convert this 4th down and keep the hopes alive. Defense getting up close and center for the Navigators as they fall back. There goes Majors throwing it, but it falls off the hands and still up in the air and falls incomplete. Looking for Twinscrew on the outside, and Orlando Love breaking it up, and breaking the hearts of Albuquerque Adams players all over the field.
Yeah, that unofficial end of the game, maybe it would take a Madison miracle right now for them to win this game. Just a minute left. No timeouts. It's going to be a hard one for the most part. Navigators have this in the bag.
2 left to go. Derek Majors kind of looked like he threw like a back shoulder throw, but give credit to Love, who was all over it and broke it up. And you'll see the greatest formation if you're the winning team, as Curtis will take the knee and we'll let this clock wind down. Just want to give a shout out to everybody watching in chat. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I know this is the last week of the regular season so for the minor leagues, but we got the playoffs coming up. Just want to give a shout out to everybody. Mike and Proda, Dan Mount, Jesus Christ, Fox Highwind, Not Jacob, Orlando Love is in the chat, Ryan Owens, Eagle Mandavi. If I missed anybody, DJ Hume, thank you guys so much. I've seen Ashley Jackson. There's a couple other guys. Mike Coverson is in chat. Ethan Kai. But man, oh man, 20 seconds left to go. And give credit. Annapolis, they needed to win to get in, and they got it done, Dan.
Oh, they sure did. The seeding now for the playoffs is this. Madison at 5-3, and they're winning a head-to-head. Ottawa with a 5-3 at 2nd. Annapolis at 5-3 with the strength of schedule, and Boise at 4th, 5-3. So next week, we get to see Madison and Boise, and then Ottawa and Annapolis. It's going to be a great, great playoffs, Jeff. I sure am excited, just as I was excited throughout this entire game. This was a great, great game. When your playoff lives are riding on a singular game like this one, the Navigators pulled it out, and we're seeing some great stats. We see 232 pass yards, 179 rushing yards. This game was made up by its players and play calls. It was sure a good one. In the first quarter, we had high-flying, low ball action with plenty of scores within, 6-7 minutes. Overall, second quarter, it calmed down a bit. Defense really stepped up on the game, back-to-back punts, and then we just see some, quick breakthroughs. Great interception, a fumble or two happened. This game really did have everything.
It sure did, and anchors away for the Navigators as they got the win 26-21. They took the lead late in the fourth quarter, and they held on to it, and it seemed like Madison was just it seemed like they were gonna pull away there towards the middle of the second quarter, but give credit to Annapolis sticking with it. But Derek Majors for Madison, he will finish with 195 passing yards. Cameron Curtis will finish with 232. Receiving wise, CJ Arthur, 81 yards, 8 receptions, as we'll get the player of the game. And it's going to be Hugo Reynoso. I don't have
deserved it.
Yeah, I don't have anything negative to say about that. I mean, with the performance, along with what Catherine Horrell did, it seemed like it was going to be those two that were going to go back and forth. But all for naught, as Hugo Reynoso will pick up the player of the game. So, on behalf of my analyst, Dan Mitchell, and JL Browning on stats, and Commissioner and Executive Producer Cameron Irvine, my name is Jeff Melanishton, and thank you guys so much for tuning in to this presentation of the Simulation Football League. We got the playoffs coming up next week, so stay tuned. Anchors away here from Annapolis as they get the win. See you guys next time.